Hello, welcome to the first episode of Afternoon TV. Today I'm joined by Brandon, Eva, Lara, and Aaron. These are all people that I met at Vidcon Europe last weekend, or the weekend before, as you may be seeing this in like a week. And yeah, they're all creators in some form or another. Brandon is, as far as I know, only a creator on Musical.ly. Eva is big on YouNow. Lara has just started a book channel on YouTube, and Aaron is a cross-platform wizard and is on like just about every platform. Like, you should see his business card. It's just like, YouTube, fucking Vimeo, U.me, no, Video.me, other things.
Yeah, Bit.me.
Oh yeah,
It's funny because there's some stuff that's not even on there. The only stuff on there is just like the main stuff in the video distribution.
Oh no, you need to update,
like there's other platforms that
your
aren't even
business
on.
cards. So
I didn't have a room.
yeah. So we'll just start with VidCon stuff. It was my VidCon, my first VidCon. Before that, I've only attended Summer in the City in the UK. How was it? Was it your guys' first experience with VidCon, and have you been to other video conferences?
Yes.
No, this was my first one. I live in South Africa, so we don't really have YouTube conventions. So
This
was
was
my first one.
So this was my first one, yeah.
Are you back in South Africa now?
Oh no, I'm in the Netherlands.
Oh, there you go. We've got three people in the Netherlands. You're probably all next door to each other, accidentally.
Probably not.
No.
I have been to quite a few different conventions in various parts of the world, but VidCon was my first YouTube-y related convention. YouTubic.
It was pretty chill from what I can see. Like it feels like what Summer in the City felt like when it was in Alexandra Palace. It felt, quite cozy, quite friendly. It wasn't too crowded. And it doesn't look like as busy as the American one.
I think because it was its first one, it's like the first one in Europe. It's going to be it needs time to mature before it'll start to grow a bit as well. So and
it will grow in like
it needs
3
the
years.
first. Yeah, it needs like a couple of years to just really kind of to mature and for it to become more of an established thing,
Yeah.
And then it'll probably get bigger.
So I'll address each of you and ask you what your favourite bit was. So Brandon, what was your favourite part of VidCon?
That's a difficult question. I think, I don't know, I didn't have a favorite thing. Everything was kind of new and how do I say that? An experience for me. Like I didn't know what to expect because it's my first thing I ever did go to, so I liked it a lot and I learned a lot, and there was nothing more fun than something else.
Right. So Aaron, what about you? What's your favourite thing about VidCon?
Well, so probably quite a few things actually. The first one was being strapped into a giant inflatable ball and getting pushed down a slide. Now, I'm
glad you said inflatable ball and you didn't get lost in the red light district.
Yeah, no, I had to be very specific with that. That was at VidCon. You will see it in the vlog that goes up later today. But that was pretty fun. Also, kind of just getting to meet all of the creators that were there and getting to meet, chat to, Freddie Wong, Hank Green, Fine Bros. Again, you'll see those guys in the coming vlogs. It was overall a really good experience. I think there wasn't really one particular, favorite part, but just, a lot of really cool moments and things that I got to share, and I got to hand out, maybe 1 million business cards. I have a box here. This size box, a whole box of these business cards I handed out, and there's still a box left. So
I also struggled to pick favourites. Lara, what was your favourite part of VidCon?
Yeah, no, my favorite part was definitely all the people I met at VidCon. It's really nice to make a bunch of friends that have similar interests to you, because even though YouTube's got like lots of different communities within the general YouTube community, it was just great to meet people who are into videos as fans or creators, whatever, and just sort of get to know them and see what they make and put out on the internet. It was great. Yeah, I like that part of it.
Okay, now here comes the interesting part. Can Eva hear us and can she respond? Eva, what was your favourite part of VidCon?
Oh dear.
Meeting you.
Oh, thank you. What else? What's your second favourite part of VidCon?
Meeting Rebecca.
Oh, she'll love that you said that.
I know, right?
Okay.
My least favorite part about VidCon is that I lost my bag because you guys distracted me.
Oh, yeah, but you said you lost it in front of a bank. We never passed a bank, did we?
Hell yeah, we did.
Where is
It
the
was
bank?
well, you don't call it
The
a
couch
bank;
thing.
it's a chair. Yeah,
What is
in
it called?
Dutch it's called bank.
Oh, do you
Like,
mean
how?
the ATM machines?
That no, that not that
It
one.
was like really close to your hotel or something. We were waiting there for my mom.
It's like a stone seat,
A bench.
stone.
A bench.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, got you.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
but
okay. So
in
that's
Dutch
the
you say
confusion.
bank, bank.
Yeah, it's the same in
I-
Afrikaans.
I have something I want to ask, if that's okay with
Okay.
you, Sam. I was curious. Maybe you were going to ask this, but did anyone have any funny encounters with fans, or did anyone get me to meet a lot of fans, or for the people who
Fans
have
of yourself.
of your work, of you,
Is that what you mean?
yeah.
I met Oppie.
I don't
Oh.
have any fans, but at a previous summer in the city, like 3 years ago, I was mistaken for someone who was a performer on stage. There was this, I don't know what his name is at all, but apparently he was wearing the exact same thing. We had the same ginger hair. I had longer hair at the time. And this fangirl came up to me and was like, "Oh my god, can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Okay, sure." I did the peace sign, and then at the end I was like, "Well, sorry to disappoint you, but who do you think I am?" And yeah, so that's the only fan experience I've ever
That's
had.
funny. At one of the panels, a creator came up to me and said, "Hey, I recognize you," and I was like, "Oh, awesome!" It's like he wasn't sure from where, but that was close enough.
No, I have 4 videos up right now, so I don't have any fans.
I think Eva's fan experience is the fact that she got an industry ticket from one of her YouNow viewers.
Huh?
Crazy.
That's awesome.
It's like 600
Eva,
euros.
tell us about that.
Well, I have fans who give me a lot, like Indenox and like Mohammed, and Out of Control also would like to give me that same ticket, but then the other guy already gave me one, so I was pretty upset about that. But well, yeah, I have like loyal fans, which I also call like friends actually, because they watch me all the time and they always like are here for me, you know. So that's like different already. That's like what I think. It's sad that they couldn't make it though, like to VidCon themselves.
Yeah.
But I met at least like 1 or 2 of my fans, and it was actually pretty cool. So
I mean,
that
your
was
fans
nice.
must have money to burn because the industry ticket's like €650.
50,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't at the end. Like if you buy it like at the ride itself, but it was €550, and it like changes a lot.
Mhm.
They have
And
like early.
oh my God, Oscar's here.
We should say
Does
that
the-
it's also on YouNow as we speak. So
Yeah. Does the industry ticket give you access to apart from the industry day, but does it give you access to other?
it gives you access to everything. It's basically a tier system. If you have an industry, if you have say one of those yellow badges, the feature creators, you have access to everything. If you have an industry
Literally,
ticket,
yeah.
you have access to everything but the the featured creators.
VIP, the VIP stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's green tickets for press,
For press.
and purple tickets for creators like us.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, and also
red
orange
tickets for
ones.
community.
Where did mine? I was wearing a badge. Where did it go?
Well, you went to the toilet.
Oh, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
take it off. Yeah, I was
Oh, you
like
flashed it
confused as to
away.
what happened to it.
So
Nice.
like I said, I don't do very well with picking favorites, but I guess my favorite thing about all these events are meeting people. Like Lara was like the person with the highest energy ever at VidCon, while still being able to understand the words she said, because you need a mix between excitement and still being able to understand the words that are coming out people's mouths. Like, some people are just like, and it's like you have to
Thank you.
understand them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I can do that in
appreciate it.
Dutch.
I was just really excited to be in Amsterdam at a convention. I just can't help getting really excited.
I found it.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, I've got mine here somewhere.
Well, about that fan stuff, a friend of mine where I was with actually has quite a lot of fans, and like the whole day one on the VidCon, the whole day people came to him and say, "Oh my God, I want a picture with you. Oh my God, can I have your autograph? Oh my God, can I hug you?" It's like a friend of mine. He negates that and sees that like, okay,
Is this the same
So
friend
you-
who's also a
normal.
dancer, or is this a different one?
it's the same friend.
Yeah.
Is Emma
But I
still
guess
here?
it just kind of shows how, people who are internet famous are just real people. Because, I mean, like you said, it's your friend, and it's just normal
Yeah.
people that people like what they create and put on the internet. And then that's what's so great about VidCon is you get to meet all those people
Yeah.
you watch on the internet. So I guess that just is a testament to how awesome VidCon is.
Yeah.
A crazy person like me can have a friend as big as he is.
He has a big
Like
ass dick,
it-
that's for sure.
Big as in having fans and stuff.
Wow.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant James, obviously. How could I forget James?
Yeah, the crazy chess player.
Yeah, there was a giant chessboard there. Yeah.
With the
I
head.
lost 2 times.
So,
James with the head.
oh yeah, I know him. Well, I don't know him, but I met him.
I met so
Um,
many people that actually like making music.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you guys doing live streams of your music, like all over
Yeah.
the place.
And I met Elizabeth. Whoa, I said her name wrong.
How could you?
I met Lisette, the girl from Taco Bell.
Cool. So yeah, talking about music, that transitions nicely onto the platforms I wanted to talk about. So I wanted to talk about Musically with Brandon, because that's the only platform I know he's on. And a side note, behind Eva is a stolen blow-up donut from the Musically.
No, I didn't steal it. I was able to get it with me. It's so big.
Yeah. So
You
Brandon,
just
I have literally never used Musically at all in my life. So tell me what's it all about and how does it work?
well, I did use it a little bit, but it's really fun if you. Well, at first it can be kind of scary because you don't know what you're doing, and it's a lot of trial and error. You get your phone, you listen to music, and then you kind of roll with it. And it's like you stand like this in
Yeah.
front of people, and what not? What next?
Are you supposed to lip sync, or what are you supposed to do?
Oh, you can. Well, yes and no.
We
You
can
can
hear your
lip
sweets,
sync.
Aaron.
What?
I can
What?
hear Aaron's sweets.
Oh.
So yeah, are you supposed to lip sync, or can you just do whatever you want?
Well, you can lip sync, but you can also just dance and do funny stuff. You can do whatever you want on it. It's like, how do you say it? It's like Snapchat, but not. It's like different things at once.
Yeah. Can people just straight sing on it without any music at all? Like, is there always music?
Yes, you can. You don't have to put music on it. You can just record yourself, put it on there, and hope you get liked and people say stuff to you.
Right.
And yay, funny stuff.
Like I said before, Rebecca downloaded Musically, followed you, Brandon, and then probably deleted Musically. But But from looking over her shoulder when she was on it, it looked like you could only record for about 15 seconds. Is that right?
First you could for a couple of seconds. Now they are updating it so you can put longer stuff on there. So it depends. I think it's a minute, the longest you can do.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure.
And it's always directly filmed on the phone. Can you upload it?
But you can edit it, then you can put it on your phone and then upload it right there.
Yeah, could you take a video that's just on your phone and upload it? Or does it have to be filmed with the app?
No, you can, but you need to be conscious of copyright. So don't put anything on there that isn't yours.
Yeah, naturally. I'm very well aware of that, considering my YouTube.
I know
background.
YouTube. I know.
Yeah. There's so many. I think there was at least 4 panels that were just about how to do the copyright right thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. So, Eva.
Do you have more questions?
I don't know if I have any more questions about Musically. What's the largest person on Musically? What's the person with the most followers on Musically?
Well, it changes a lot, so I don't know for sure right now, but I think it's the twins, the girls. I forgot their names.
Lisa and the other one.
Exactly.
Lisa and Dana. They were at Vidcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what sort of numbers would we be talking about with the largest following on Musically?
I guess a couple million.
Millions.
Millions.
What are you talking about? That's bullshit.
What?
Vidcon doesn't even... Oh, Vidcon. Musically doesn't even exist for that long, so that people have billions of followers. That's not possible.
No, not billions. I said millions.
No, you didn't. You said billions.
Billion with a B. Anyway.
But with an M.
So, so do they... on a bunch of other platforms that you see that come up, like Vine, though Vine's gone now, do people get, approached by brands on Musically to do, branded videos?
Yes and no. It's yes, they do, but you don't have to say, hey, I'm sponsored by this and by this.
Right. Okay. And
I feel like a really bad youth because I've never heard of Musically before.
Oh, don't worry about it. There's so many sites out there.
I'm just a bit out of the loop. Sounds interesting though. Sounds interesting.
It's fun.
I hope that sound wasn't picked up by the microphone. That was the couch.
I heard it.
Yes, that was the couch. The really fucking uncomfortable couch.
It was the couch. Blame it on the couch.
Oh, definitely. I don't know if I've got any other questions. Has anyone else got any questions about Musically? I think that was a no.
No.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next platform. So, Eva, you're on YouNow, and you probably are now on YouNow. So, tell us a bit about YouNow. What do you do with YouNow?
Well, I have been using YouNow almost for 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it... Okay, my dog is barking really annoying. And I mostly sing on it. And try to entertain people and try to make people happy, and that's what I have been doing for almost those 3 years.
Yeah.
And now I'm partnered on YouNow, and that's actually pretty cool. But I don't do it for the money though. Well, that you get money from the people that tip you with the bars that you can buy inside the app and the website.
Cool. And so YouNow is an exclusively live thing. Everything you do on there is live.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no pre-recorded things on YouNow.
No, you have people that can make moments from your broadcast, so things that happen in your broadcast, and then I'm distracted by Oscar. Oscar, shut up. But there are moments that people can make of you, and then they can watch it back on your channel, your account.
The thing I recall about YouNow when I first heard about it was that if you had to get a certain number of views or likes or whatever as a creator on there, and then you'd just get like basically YouNow merch as a reward. You'd like
Yeah, I never got that.
no.
As partner, I had that I got 5k bars from YouNow, which is actually, if you like count it in like euros, it's like almost like 60 euros or something that you have then in 5k likes, 5k bars. I mean.
Right. Okay. So what is a bar? Tell me what a bar is.
Well, with a bar, you can actually give someone likes, and if they get likes, they are they have a bigger chance to be trending, and if they're trending, they gonna be seen on the website.
Right.
And I had an editor's choice for a really long time before, and that gives you a boost and more viewers. So that's how I got most of the fans, and when like people actually like saw me a lot because I had really like a couple hundred viewers every day, and now I have only 16, but it's okay.
Okay. Again, I imagine I don't know. Do people do branded live streams on YouNow or anything like that? Do they do them for any sort of commercial purpose?
You can, like, you are allowed to like, I mean, I got this watch sponsored by Daniel Wellington, and then they wanted me like to share it around on YouNow because that's also like where they found me.
Yeah.
And you know, and then you just can keep it after like a couple months that you like shared it and promoted it. And then you also like had a code with like your name that people had like a seal on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like share things, but like the moment you become like a partner, you like have a contract with YouNow.
And that means
So-
that you are more restricted in what you can do?
Well, it's more like that. If you actually like sing your songs on here and they get leaked out on YouTube under someone else's account, which isn't you, that I don't really know how it works, but it's really confusing. But it's something that you're like the most like committed to, you know.
Right. So
It's kind of strict.
yeah. So are you exclusively on YouNow, or are you on anything else as well? As a like a performer sort of thing?
Well, I have YouTube, but that's because I started with YouTube like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's really bad, and it's mostly
Links in the
covers.
description.
Thanks. And well, I am on Twitter where I share my music. I am on Instagram where I share my music. On Snap, like I share my music like everywhere though. But most things, as in like I like live streaming the most because then you get like feedback like straight away. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that on you know, on YouTube. It's not just like that.
Yeah, because you have to wait for comments. Like there's a delay.
I like interacting with the people.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So like we said before, Aaron's as a cross-platform wizard. He's on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but like personally, I want to do this sort of stuff for entertainment purposes because it's like my special interest. It's like something that makes me happy. But I also want to do it for money because like it'd be cool to be able to say that my job is to make videos online, or you know, to make content. Do you guys make any money online? And like if you make things across platform, have you thought about supporting yourself or getting people to support you through services like Patreon?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Anyone?
I made some Xbox money once. I did win a tournament, like at home, but that was like 100 euros, and that's it.
Mm.
I think like the money aspect for me at least isn't really something I'm bothered about. I think because I have my ambition isn't like I didn't go into doing YouTube or creating content to be like I want to be a big famous YouTuber and make lots of money, because for me it was really I just wanted to record videos to share my life and to have something to look back on. And if other people enjoy that, that's great. But if it does make money,
like public home videos.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do. I vlog, so I share my life and share my experiences. And if it makes money, yeah, that's great. But that's not my primary goal. And I think that's the key thing when you're doing something like this is money can't be the primary goal, because it takes so long to make anything from it. That I think it was Freddie Wong said that when I was talking to him in the creator chat, he said all the people who go into it to make money like 5 or 6 years ago or 7 years ago are gone now because they give up because it takes too long to make money. Yeah. So you really have to love doing it before you're going to make money off of it.
So you're not looking to support yourself through being a content creator. You're just doing it for a hobby.
That's like, if it happens, it happens, and that would be cool. But like I have other businesses and I have other investments.
You have businesses, do you? You're a businessman.
Yeah, I run some online communities, but I also run a hosting company, and I have another job that I work for. So it's that like I love what I do like outside of it, and it makes for really interesting content because I get to like travel and see friends and stuff, and I get to like travel for other reasons and just get to do interesting things. Like last year I got to host part of a conference, so I was on like the main stage hosting. So these kind of things, like these opportunities that I get because of all the stuff I do, that like I get to share. So the stuff I do on YouTube, like, and the stuff I do on the internet is more like an extension of my life.
I'm definitely noticing a theme with you, Aaron, that you do seem to do a lot of different things. Like you're very good at multitasking potentially. Like you've got like multiple sort of businessy things going on. You're on like 1.5 million video platforms. I don't know about you, but like I would just find that really hard to keep track of all of these different things.
It can be. It's about kind of finding a good structure for your life, I guess. I work quite well on a structure. Like I will, when I'm doing stuff, like I use the reminders app in my phone to keep track of things and like my calendar. So like if I need to do something, I'll set a reminder to do it and make sure it gets done. So yeah, I have a lot of. I'm involved in a lot of different things, and it's something you just kind of learn over time, is to deal with the organization. It's always something that you can work on, I guess. I'm not definitely far from perfect. Like I'm not perfect. I'm not the best at organization, but I try. So
So I guess Lara is the sort of baby of the group in a way, because she's like only been on YouTube for like 2 or 3 weeks and has about 4 videos, right? Lara?
Oh, sorry, mine cut off for a second.
Oh, don't worry. I was just saying that you might be the sort of baby of the group, in that you've only been on YouTube for like a few weeks. You've got like 3 or 4 videos up.
Yeah, just 3 weeks now. Yeah, I think. I haven't even thought about the money side of it at this point. I'm only 18, and I'm fortunate enough that I'm going to university, and so I'm still like a student, and that's still the most important thing in my life, I guess. So right now I'm really just on YouTube to make friends and talk about books. That's all right now.
That's great. So I don't want to give off the wrong impression. I'm not like on YouTube to be famous or make money. I want to make money just because I do. Like everyone needs money because I'm like poor. But like I'm on YouTube for the community. Like since 2012, like since my first experience at like Summer in the City, you'd see a dramatic change in the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, because now like 90% of the people I'm actively friends with are people that are members of the YouTube community. That's how much of an impact that this community has had on me, that I now look forward to going to Summer in the City more than I look forward to Christmas. Because I just know that at Summer in the City, that's where I'm going to see all of these people that I know and love all in one place at the same time instead of seeing them through a monitor. So it's a great place. You know, the internet is just magic, isn't it, for creating communities.
I mean, I can definitely relate to that because through other communities I've been involved in, a lot of my close friends live like scattered across like the UK, like Australia, America. So I take a lot of trips to see them. So I can definitely relate to the like having friends long distance and being able to go and see them and stuff.
The only downside I think really is that it's not so much now, but it used to really affect my sleeping pattern because I used to talk to a lot of people in like North America. And I would just be up until like 8 in the morning because it's like at 8 in the morning it then becomes like midnight on the west coast of America. So it's like you know.
That was me before I got commitments.
Yeah. That's
like,
that's
I have to be up at 7.
You have to be able to juggle your online life and your IRL life. Yeah. You know, it's difficult.
Yeah. You know, I've had sort of an American Skype friend, and I can definitely relate to the not always getting to speak to each other thing.
I wonder if that's anything like Eva's Skype friend.
Hey?
Nothing. I didn't expect her to come back. Talking about her military friend.
Yeah, that she like
a dog.
Matt.
There's a dog. Bring your dog back.
It looks cute.
No?
Don't talk about my boyfriend.
We wasn't talking about your boyfriend, we was talking about the dog.
Talk about the dog, yeah.
No, you guys said something about the dude in the military.
We was talking about Skype friends, like people you probably haven't met in real life, but you do know on Skype.
From the
no,
military?
I have met them in real life. Everybody.
Yeah. I guess there's another thing to talk about, especially with Aaron. I'm sure Aaron's got a lot to talk about here. Is equipment, the equipment you use? Because I saw Aaron running around with his Osmo Mobile.
Yeah.
What equipment do you guys use?
Well, for me, I would vlog on an iPhone. Is what my main vlogging tool was, and I still use an iPhone, but now I use it with this. I recently got this DJI Osmo Mobile, which is a stabilization gimbal. So, it's really nice, and I'll just put my phone in for anyone watching who's watching afterwards. They can see. So basically, if I turn it on, it will allow me to record video, and it will keep the phone camera steady. So like you can see if I move my hand, it basically stays in position.
Defying gravity.
Yeah. So like if I'm vlogging, it makes the shots really steady, because one of the problems I always found is I had a really kind of shaky hand, which I thought was maybe affecting the quality of the vlogs a bit. So being able to use that with recently getting the iPhone 7 Plus and going from like a 5S up to a 7 Plus makes like a huge difference. So
yeah. Like if you ever try to go back, the 5 will feel like a toy.
Yeah, it's like so tiny compared to, like now, like I thought it was fine, and like now I'm used to the 7 Plus. The 5, like going on to anything smaller feels like this is really, really small.
Yeah. So you use your Osmo. That's pretty good. Like I would hesitate to use the regular Osmo because like the built-in microphone picks up the sounds of the motors as it stabilizes the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the mobile edition of it picks up any like motor noise from the.
I haven't. This thing, the mobile at least, doesn't. I haven't noticed any noise at all, and it's kind of made my life easier in editing because it has like buttons on the front to let me start and stop recording, so I can actually like. A lot of times with the iPhone, like I would be recording and then to stop, I would like pull it closer to me, so I'd have to cut out that few seconds in editing.
Yeah.
But with this, I don't have to do that, so like it actually makes my life a lot easier in editing as well. But I haven't noticed any increased noise at all that's picked up. Like it's really silent, the Osmo Mobile.
Hmm. And so is that the extent of your camera equipment? Is as Osmo and the mobile, or do you use anything else?
Well, not for vlogging, but I have done I did a collaboration video, and I got a chance to use. I have, would show you, but I have lighting that I can use. I have softbox lights, and I also have a green screen set up. So
Yeah.
I can set up a green screen on a proper backdrop support stands and stuff. So I have all this professional equipment as well that I could use if I needed.
That's cool. As the viewers will be able to see, but the Skype won't be able to see, I am sitting in front of a blue screen. I've had it for years. I went through a period of buying equipment, even though I never used it because I always hesitated to make videos.
That was me exactly. I did the exact same thing. That's how I did that with it all.
So I have a collection of things like a pop out green screen, / blue screen, and some softbox lights and stuff like that, which I got in massive trouble once when I set it all up to see what it looks like in the living room. Because I just everyone was out, and I just had the house to myself, and I set up all of this equipment. And then my dad just showed up an hour earlier than I expected him, and it was a massive, big deal.
But
Brandon, you've gone sideways.
Getting confidence to start making videos now. Congrats.
Brandon, you've gone sideways. Okay, I think.
Do I eat disgusting?
Sorry?
Yeah, you know.
Do I eat disgusting?
What's disgusting?
The way I eat my ice cream.
No, it's fine. I think
because my friend just said this is the last time you eat in front of us, okay?
I haven't really been.
And the other one said, "Lol."
So Lara, Brandon.
I was gonna say because I forgot that one thing with switching to the Osmo, with using the Osmo, so before I would just log my iPhone, is it's a lot more noticeable. So I've had a few situations there's one where someone came up behind me and made a face, and I kept it in the vlog because it was funny, and I screen grabbed it. But there's other ones where I went into the palace in Amsterdam, and they were like, "Oh, you can't use a selfie stick," and I was like,
"It's not a selfie stick."
I said, "Okay, that's fine," but in my head I was like, I really want to say, if this is a selfie stick, I overpaid by hundreds of pounds.
Yes.
So no, and there was another situation where I was in London Heathrow Airport, and I was holding it I was with friends. We were after VidCon. I flew down to London and then met up with some friends who I knew online, and then we flew up to Scotland together. And again, you'll see that in the vlog. Well, we were walking through Heathrow, and I was walking towards the British Airways business lounge. Because I had business class on that flight, but they didn't. Ooh. And I was vlogging with the Osmo, and I was walking up because I was going to see if I could get them in with me. And I stopped recording, and I walked towards them. They were like, "Hey, you can't record us," blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't recording you guys." And so it's a lot more noticeable with the vlog. Vlogging, which is in one way is good, and another way is it creates these interesting situations, but in another way it's quite good because it means people it looks a bit like you're actually doing something.
It looks a bit more professional than just the
I actually feel
own.
more it's weird. I actually feel more confident vlogging in public using it.
Yeah.
Which you would think, because it draws more attention, you'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's actually giving me a bit more confidence in vlogging in public. So because people see it as something that he's actually making a video or doing something looks kind of professional and weird. So
yeah, so I guess I wasn't in business class or anything, but I did use a lounge when I was at Stansted, and no one seemed to care that I was recording. I did a time lapse going through the whole lounge, and no one seemed to care at all.
I didn't have any problems. I think it was just because they saw me walking towards them with this obviously looking like I was recording something. So they were
I guess that's the downside, because it looks more professional. People notice it more, and I was just walking around with a phone on a tiny little tripod thing.
When I was in the lounge in Edinburgh. Into the story, unfortunately, I could only take one friend in with me, and I had two friends, so I decided I wouldn't go in. But
Did you take
we
turns?
just we well could have, but we just went to the bar instead and got drunk,
Oh,
and
okay.
almost missed our flight.
Well, that's
So,
the downside of getting drunk. So,
Sorry, is it just my screen, or did we lose Brandon?
no, we lost Brandon. Brandon's disappeared.
Okay. Oh wait.
Oh, and speak of the devil, and he will appear.
I'm back.
Back, baby.
My phone literally just
Hello?
said "fuck
You
you"
back?
and went off.
Yeah. I love how
Welcome
people
back.
moved around the screen. Like, it just reorganizes as people disappear and come back, and now Brandon has gone from being in the bottom right to the top left and everything. Anyway, so on the subject of equipment, let's go with Lara. What do you use, Lara?
I actually, my parents gave me one of those G7X cameras, the vlogging ones.
The Sony
Kind of,
camera.
it wasn't just for YouTube. It was just sort of to record my gap year traveling experiences,
Mhm.
and so I've been using that for my YouTube videos, and then as like a companion present, my sister got me a tripod. So those are the two things I have.
Yeah. For
for
you haven't
filming.
invested in a microphone yet?
I have not, but I haven't really had trouble yet.
I guess you must have a nice quiet place to record in, or something.
Oh yeah, I just sort of, wait for
Oh,
Lee to be quiet, and then
Yeah.
and then I film. Yeah, so I just kind of wait for it to be quiet.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
have you ever counted how many books you have as a booktuber?
That's not important. It's not about how many books you own. It's just about whether or not you love books.
Yeah, it's not about the number of books. It's not about the size of your bookshelf. It's how many books you read.
Yeah, no,
Or the
and
quality
it's like,
of books you read.
I actually, in one of my videos, in the beginning of one of my videos, I sort of briefly talk about this. But it's kind of like how everyone thinks that you have to own a lot of books to be a booktuber, and I mean, although I'm fortunate enough to own a lot of books, and owning books is nice, like you don't have to. That's not what's important as a booktuber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you're
But I-
self-conscious about it, you just have to like green screen it in.
But the thing is, like, that's why I like. This is a big debate in the booktube community. You guys are being pulled into it now. But no, I feel like people shouldn't be ashamed that they don't own books. Like, it doesn't actually, just talk about books and love books and make videos about books, and then you're a booktuber. It doesn't matter how many books you own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
that's
a book
probably going to be
controversy.
more. That's probably going to
Hey?
be more apparent, like as more.
Sorry,
people...
I lost you for a second.
Oh. I was going to say it's probably more apparent as more people move to using ebooks and audiobooks for things. Like, it's probably going to matter less and less, that problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like the whole wave of people who thought ebooks were going to replace physical books, I feel like that's kind of ended almost. Like, I mean, lots of people use ebooks and they're also great. But
Yeah. I bet that's a big debate in the booktube community about physical books versus digital books, like the tactile feel of a real book and the smell of a real book versus the convenience of having like a million books on a little like e-reader.
yeah, no, yeah, we're talking about all the issues in the booktube community. Yeah, no, it is definitely a subject of debate. I think we lost Brandon again. I think, but I think, I mean, I personally feel like it doesn't matter. Like, everyone's got different preferences, and I don't think it's that important. Like, do you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah.
Read an ebook if that's what you prefer. Read a physical book if that's what you
Have
prefer.
you-
Read whatever you can get your hands on.
I don't know if we discussed this. Like, someone brought this up at VidCon about whether it counts as reading a book in a way if you listen to the audiobook version
Yeah, I have a lot of feelings about this. I think it definitely counts. Like, you invested your time and you know what happened in the book and you heard all the words.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some people can't read.
Like
the,
I'm
the
dyslexic,
words,
so
you know what I mean?
it
Some
would take
people,
me a
it's
long
only
time.
option. Hey?
I'm dyslexic, so to read a book, if I'm going to read a book, I
Yeah.
need to know that I've got the time, and it's going to be a good enough
Yeah.
book that it's worth investing the time in me reading
Invest,
a whole
yeah.
book.
See, I'm kind
No.
of like you on that, Sam, because I have a visual impairment. So for me, like reading can be a really sometimes difficult task, especially if the print is really small.
Yeah.
So like I prefer audiobooks or something if not that, an ebook, something that I can make bigger so that I can read it easier. Which with physical books that can also often be a real challenge.
Oh no, we've made Eva fall asleep. But
No, but
I know
I
one
think
series of
definitely.
books.
I mean, personally, I think audiobooks 100% count. For some people, it's their only option, or it's their favorite option.
Yeah.
You're reading a book, you're hearing the words. If anything, it's like a less solitary activity because you're kind of reading it with someone else.
Yeah, and
And
there's definitely a bonus to it, like especially with say the Harry Potter series. You're
Yeah.
getting Stephen Fry. Who doesn't want
Yeah.
more Stephen Fry in their life?
Even though every time he pronounces Malfoy, I just, it's got like a flourish. It makes me laugh.
We've just reached the nerdiest point of this video. Well done if you've made it this far. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, no, it's like put a link at the bottom. Everyone who likes books, skip to this part. It's the nerdiest part of the video.
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I think books are books. You know,
Yeah.
read what you can, read as much as you can.
Cool.
Or-
Eva, so that you don't fall asleep, what is the equipment involved in a YouNow broadcaster? Is it mostly a laptop and a phone, or is there any other equipment involved?
Well, I have this small action camera which I use sometimes. Like that, it has like USB input, so I just put it in my computer, in my mom's laptop, like that, the one that I'm using right now.
Yeah.
And then I just use that with Manicam, because with Manicam you can do like oh god, my dog is laying on my microphone.
Hashtag spawn. As you can see, there is a Manicam watermark.
I know I cannot get rid of it because then you have to pay.
Yeah.
But like I do use Manicam a lot, and people always like ask me if I'm like fake and stuff, because people that use Manicam, like you can just like turn like a video on and just say that it's you. Ew, my dog is like losing a lot of hairs. You're disgusting. Anyway,
Carry on.
I use my iPhones, as in this iPhone and as in this iPhone.
Or dual wielding iPhones.
Hell yeah. And my mom also has an Canon D500, and I just use that for when I like make pictures and then just like vlogging it, or like when I try to make videos and then like. But I didn't brought that one on VidCon though, and I don't always use it, but I do definitely use that as well, but not for YouNow yet. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. This podcast brought to you by Minicam.com and Skype. As you can see, the watermarks.
Yeah.
Yay.
And
Hashtag
Scotland.
spawn for no money.
And Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell. There we
Taco
go.
Bell.
And VidCon.
And VidCon.
That was the wrong badge. That was right.
And
That was
Acer.
Musically.
And
Yeah, but we've
Another
lost
iPhone.
a member of our crew during
Yeah.
the.
It's a shame, isn't it? Where's Brandon? Where's he gone?
I know. I keep trying to invite him back, but
Well, it is Easter, so maybe that's why.
Because Brandon is officially the Easter Bunny. It's now out. That conspiracy theory has been proven. Brandon is the Easter Bunny in the Netherlands.
I think there's chocolate downstairs for me. I really want some chocolate now.
I mean, feel free to go get it if you want. It's up to you.
I'm very tempted, but I might stay here.
I'm sure we'll get extra views if we post it to one of those Asian sites that like to watch people eat.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, no worries.
They can watch me. They can watch me eat my bag of sweets.
Oh, the bag of sweets you
Wait.
spent like 15 euros on when it should have been 5.
13 euros, and apparently Brandon says that was way too much. But
yeah, it should have been 5.
It is way too much.
let me show you the size of this bag. It had over 800 grams of sweets in it.
That's not even 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Jamming?
But look, that's a lot. That
Imagine
was
how
full.
fat you're gonna be after all eating that.
Yeah, that was full. Bag was full of sweets. So
So,
whatever.
You know what's kind of weird? You have like this YouTuber because like I like babysit, and then you have like sometimes like the parents put like this video on from like a man or a woman, and then you only see like hands, and then you see like how they like open like surprise eggs, like
yeah.
and like how they make
Unboxing
other
type
things and
things.
stuff, and you only see like those pervert hands the entire time, and it's really creepy, and it has so many views. I'm so confused.
Yeah, you see that sort of thing on... There's like a kids version of YouTube that filters out some of the... filters out a lot of stuff. And my niece uses it, and there's like a bunch of videos where there's like just kids going, this is what's inside this Kinder Egg. It's a toy. It's a bird. It's amazing. No, yeah, because...
Yeah, but it's like Asian people or something.
Because my niece definitely has like picked up on, like, it's weird that my niece uses YouTube more than I do kind of now. Like, she watches it more than I do now, I guess. It's just on all the time. But you just hear her picking up the accents from these Australians and these Americans. So when she says things like amazing, she says it in that accent. She goes from British to amazing.
No.
Where's everyone going?
I don't know. Where's everyone?
Hello?
Hi.
Aaron's still there in voice. Oh, oh, wow. Everyone just moved around and now I can only see Eva.
I'm still video, but so is Lara. It's just
No, this is my spotlight. Shut up.
What's happening? What's happening? It keeps moving about, and then like profile pictures come up, and then it just doesn't do anything.
Well, I have no idea where our podcast went just now, but...
I know, right? It's technically still going.
Probably went to my broadcast.
So, I can't see anyone, and I imagine that it's an issue that we'd have to restart Skype for or some rubbish like that. So, who's still here in voice?
I'm
Like
here.
Yeah.
Is Brandon here?
It should have been. It was here like a second ago.
Came back for a bit.
Well, I'll take this technical difficulties period to probably bring this video to a close.
Yes, Brandon.
Oh, there's Brandon's profile picture. Let's see if he's here. Brandon. Oh, everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. It's official. This video's over. Everyone is gone. They're only
No, I'm
here.
here.
I am here.
They're only here in spirit, so you can hear their spirit, but you can't see them. So yeah, I think we've talked about a lot of things. I don't know if I'm going to put the 10 minutes we recorded earlier in because we had technical difficulties, and then Lara showed up, so we wanted to include Lara. But yeah, if you've made it through this entire video, please tell me. You are an amazing trooper. And thanks for watching. Please go subscribe or follow everyone. Lara, Bookiosaurus.
For book nerd stuff, if you're interested.
Aaron, his channel I can't remember the whole name of, but I'll put it down in the description.
It's just my name, just Aaron McHale.
Yeah. We've got Brandon, who's only on Musical.ly as Cregum, and we have Eva, who's on YouNow, and links in the description. So, thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, and you want to see more, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button, and until next time, peace and TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.